Have you ever thought about going on a backpacking trip? I got the idea of doing it this summer and I did it. In this video, I will talk about my packing list for the backpacking trip in northern Spain. Let's dive into it. My backpacking trip was a great experience on 1,300 kilometers from Bilbao in the Basque Country in Spain through Cantabria, Asturias, and Galicia, and I ended up in Porto, Portugal. Yes, it was amazing, but there were some challenges on the way. As some of my equipment wasn't as good as I thought, the weather warnings, but altogether it was a rewarding trip in many ways. What did I bring with me on this almost 3-week backpacking trip? I slept mostly in the tent in camps along my route, and I carried everything with me in a 50-liter backpack. I won't give any reviews of the brand of items and equipment used for this trip. The product displays serve only as the packing list for this trip and my recommendation on what is good to bring with you this type of trip. If you are backpacking like me and choose to stay in campsites, then you will also need camping gear with you. Firstly, you will need a tent, a sleeping bag, a sleeping pod, or an inflatable sleeping mattress. I bought a self-inflatable mattress, which I left in Porto at the end of the trip. I also brought my aluminium hiking poles because I went hiking during the trip and I needed them. The raincoat in this geographic area is a must, even in summer, and I was glad that I had this one. I bought this poncho in Oviedo, although I already had my rain jacket, but it wasn't enough because I got wet during the downpours, so the poncho was a much better choice. I brought waterproof trousers, which was also a good choice because of the rainy times during the trip. You will need a camping lamp. If you choose to cook sometimes, or most of the time in the campsite, and occasionally visit the restaurant's bar, then you will need a cooking gear, cooking stove with gas, cooking pots, cutlery, and cap. An emergency blanket is always on my list now. I recommend it because the nights can be cold even during the summertime. In some areas, especially on the elevated hills or mountains, you can use it to cover your inner tent or bedroom in case of a cold night. Most of the camps in Spain have a laundry machine and dryer, but it's good to have a washing line with a few bags with you. Earplugs for me are must because of the noises in campsites, especially in some of them. Midnight is usually the time when most campsites require quiet time till morning. I also brought with me a small backpack which I use for daily trips during my stay in camp or to bring food supplies while moving from one camp to another. This piece of plastic I use for cooking or tablecloths during my meals. A towel. The clothes choices are countless. These are my picks, which have been useful because of specific weather conditions in northern Spain, and they include hot days, rainy days, storms, cooler nights, even during the summertime. At least that was my experience this June and July. I packed my clothes and other things in these two half-moon storage bags designed for this backpack, and they were great helpers in keeping organized my backpack and tent. A swimming suit is something you need if you like swimming like me, toiletries, second half-moon storage bag, and that's it. This is a full backpack with all things in. Of course, some clothes which I presented here I had already on me during this trip. Thank you for watching and until next time. Bye.